hard journey to get here. It was a hard journey getting here. We had 2 cars that got smashed into. Nobody was in it, but the third car damaged our 2 cars. We were lucky that one of our neighbours let us use his car to get here. We thank everybody, and it's good to see the India mana, and we thank them and give our blessings from our Gisborne mana. I can remember when Tanirau was born. I was at home in Gisborne, and Thelma had gone down to Christchurch to be with Nicole. And Nicole had a water birth, so I watched it on. Anyway, so and also about 8 or 10 years ago, I had a real bad operation, and Nicole was there to look after me, and of course, and Tanirau. But then he had to go back to his father in Christchurch, and Nicole stayed with me. And I always appreciated that time that Tanirau was away from his mum, and his mum was with us in Gisborne. So it's been good that we've got this handsome people there. We could be twins, so.
He always says that.
So it's been good to have a grandson. I mean, we've got 6 grandsons, and we've got 2 Whānau grandsons. And so it's been good.
Granddaughters? Yes, yeah. 3 granddaughters.
Oh, and 3 granddaughters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Darling, it's only obvious to me that the boys mean more than the girls. John always wanted a son of his own, but all we had was girls. Well, that's what I don't think all we had. I was grateful that we had all girls. But anyway, our daughters blessed us with gorgeous, gorgeous grandsons. And Tanirau was our 3rd one, and what an absolute delight all our grandchildren are. I was there when he was born, and that was an absolute pleasure to see our moko boy come into the world. And then Nicole would bring him up to us in Gisborne, and when he was little, and he never stopped. The word stop didn't even come into it. He was always jumping and flying. He was Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. He was all of those. And then one time he came up, I made him a cape, a black cape, and he was so proud of that. And when they went back on the plane, he had his Superman hat on, his Spider-Man cape, and
Superman here and Batman cape.
And Batman cape, Spider-Man gumboots. And as I was getting on the plane, the pilot, because in Gisborne we've only got 2 gates, so they were getting them, and the pilot was absolutely amused at seeing, and he was as proud as punch. He had all the superheroes on and he was going. So he's always been a pleasure to us. We just love you so much, as we do all our mokos. So darling, happy 21st, and may there be lots more. Love you, darling. And this is from Kuro and Pai to you, and that's from Uncle Max and Auntie Jean.
I don't usually need one of these. Hang on. His father couldn't afford a decent key, so they dug up a relic from Western Heights somewhere, some garage, and put a new flash photo in it. So Jimmy, happy 21st.
Can you read some of the comments on the thing?
Yeah, so just turning it around. This is the first message is to Big Lips, love from Lawrence. This is from a little spunky fella sitting over there. Uncle Blackie, love Raimona. Sam and the pussies. Kia ora e koro.
That's not part.
Oh, that's from Pa. Sam and the pussies. Oh, there's a story behind there. Be a few pussies, I'd say. Yeah. Is there any other?
Right? Yeah, that's it.
Oh, can't wait. So, here we go, my boy. Here's your 21st key.
Yeah, we'll get this fixed and add your name on it.
And Anito. Come on. Apparently, I'm not allowed the mic, and I'm not allowed to be near it and sing. So we need to pass it over to.
Oh, we can sing up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, come on, hot monkey. Oh. Yeah, come over here, but. Before you do your awesome speech, the one you can practice all month to read off your phone, we just got one more presentation.
Real 21st kids.
Kia ora, whānau, thank you all for attending. So I wrote down a whole speech for myself, but this one's stolen! Word by word, I could have sworn it. So nothing fresh to say, to be honest, but in all honesty, I'm glad to see all of you here, not just for me, not just for her, but for the sake of family and for love. There's a lot I have to say, but I'll keep it short because little knows little, I'll probably mess it up. But just to each and every one of you is that you mean so much to me because not only are we all blood, we're all whānau, and to a lot of people there isn't that much difference to that, but to me it means the world. So I'd like to thank you all. Tēnā koutou katoa.
Our mum's got a song.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
That's it, whānau. Kia ora. If anyone wants to say something, now's a good chance.
Yeah, the white man has got something to say.
Kia ora, tēnā koutou. I te tuatahi ka tuku a mihi aroha ki a koutou te whānau inia nā koutou I koro wai aroha ki a tātou tēnei ahi hei nā reira tēnā koutou nei mātou no te wai kaina mumu mihi nei ki a koutou katoa te aroa waka tēnā koutou. Pēki mihi ki ngā ringa wera tēnei ahi hei. Ana tere ko te kai. Ko wai au, ko au te tahi o ngā māma o Tanirau inia. Kia ora, ko Janelle Riki Waka tēnei. Just a paku kōrero. I've been very privileged to be one of many of Tanirau's mamas. I know he's got a lot. And it's a really proud day, for all of us that have been part of helping to bring him up. And I will say, out of all the kids I know, there has been a real village bringing this kid up. Like everybody in this room has helped bring this kid up. We all know that. And what a joy he has been. That said, Tanirau and I, as much as I adore this kid, we're really different, particularly in how we think about things. So I'm a real structured, linear kind of person. All my thoughts connect together. And Tanirau's the complete opposite of that. None of his thoughts link together, at least in my mind they don't. And he used to love to have these big conversations with me, but what I realised when he was really little, is whatever the last conversation we had, it wouldn't matter if it was a day, a week, or it was never longer than that we saw each other, the first words out of his mouth would be continuing that last conversation, no matter what it was. And I would be like, what are you talking about, bub? And he's like, you know, this and this and this. And I'd be like, I had no idea what he was talking about. But he liked to think about it the whole time we were apart so he could return to that conversation the next time he saw me. But I actually really admired that about him. He's always been a person that looked at the world in a different way and gave it lots of thought and lots of love. So as much as he did my head in, I did love that about you. Nicole and I found ourselves as single mums, I guess, at a time in our lives where we decided pretty much, because we didn't have boyfriends, that we would just be together with our kids. And so we would do all our holidays together and we would celebrate Valentine's Day together. You know, all those things that you do when you don't have a man. Yeah. We drank a little wine. Yeah. So our boys were always together and we really did raise them for the most part as brothers. They too are very different but very similar. And they loved each other like brothers. So they fought, but they loved each other. And he's really sorry he couldn't be here today, love. Like, we really hoped he could have been. Unfortunately, that the storm meant that they needed to get them out of the country as quick as possible. So he was off this morning, but he sends his aroha, his love to you, his little brother. Because Nicole and I were single mums, there were times when Tanirau would ask his mum things about being a boy. And Nicole would say, you need to ring Jordan.
My full sister.
Yeah. Of course, these were only in the times like on the week that he wasn't with his papa when he could have asked his papa, but if the question came up when it was mum's week, then she would send him to Jordan. And Jordan, I don't know if all the advice he gave you was good, bub, but some of it must have been okay, because what a beautiful kid you grew up to be. So it really has been a village. We should all be really proud of the amazing man that he has become. And the last thing I just want to say before I pass over to this fella is I think that your whānau and the two of you, I want to mihi to both you, Nicole and Hemi, for showing me and a whole bunch of others how to be a blended whānau and do it well. How to put stuff aside for our kids. And you've always done that, and I love you both for it. And you were an inspiration for me, and we worked hard to be the same. So that's testament to all the Enia whānau. I want to thank you for allowing us all to put our big girl pants on and just raise our kids with little heart. So, kia ora, tēnā koutou.
Here we go.
The fella that filled the void. Nera te me kia tātou. Nā whānau me te pātana ki whaka inia. Ko ai me te James Pukarunga no iwi. Ka te hau nui a paparangi. Nā tirangi tūwhai toa e whānau. For those that haven't met yet, my name is Jamie. I'm married to Nicole. We had a special half of the rest. I know there's Te Arawa here, then there's the rest. I'm part of the rest. All te waipainga. So just on behalf of, first of all, myself, Nicole, and Tanirau's brothers, it's just been a real privilege to be here. And thanks to Jim, first of all, and the wider time, just for making us feel really welcome. It was special for us to be at your brothers' hui the other day, just to meet everyone, and I'll be forever grateful to for you guys for bringing us in. We've always felt welcome in the presence of Jim. It was nice having recorded with him the other day to just talking about your whānau, just getting a bit of background for you. We came up here, and especially to learn that Tanirau's name. I know Tanirau is a special name in your whānau, and that Jim had for his boy when he was born, and to learn that his name came from Tūwharetua, so my great nanny was a Māori from Tūnagi, as my mum's that's really special. So yeah, thank you all very much. Tanirau. I had a whole lot of things that I was going to say, but I couldn't really narrow it down too much. But except to say, when I first got with Nicole, all of my mates were down, so the first thing I asked them was, oh, so you can see something, so you can hear, yeah. Got any kids? Yeah, 12-year-olds. Ooh, how does it go with the stepson? For some reason, it's a question that people always ask me. And then tell me all of their horror stories. So I would actively look out for things that I would talk back about. But look, I can't, apart from the fact that his feet stink, and he hasn't learned how to get the clothes into the washing basket, which he learned from his mother. Look, I can't really fault our relationship. We've always been close and open. It was a no-brainer for him to be in our wedding party. We got married 5 years ago. And look, I just want to say, happy birthday, bro. And it's been a privilege to be amongst your family. And kia ora.
Oh, with the door wires out. Probably. Ko te whirika o te taura takata, ahakoa uaina e te ua, whisikina e te ra, te taukaya, o te aroha, ka maua ke tonu e. Kānui. Ko wari au ngā kupu. Nō mai. Kia ora, ngā mini e te whānau.
Before Pa closes up, anyone else got any more deadly stories? Yep, down there.
Oh, His Majesty.
I must say something. I don't know who